Hi and welcome. This is Archana here with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming everyone to my channel with all my love and all my heart. First of all, I want to appreciate each one of my existing subscribers who are here returning, completely giving me that boost to continue on tapping into my spiritual gifts and sharing my gifts with you. Thank you. Truly appreciate that with all my heart. If you're visiting my channel for the first time and this is the first reading that you'll be looking at, welcome. And if you like the content, like it please and share. It adds to the growth of this community. So before I even begin on what this reading is going to be, I'm telling you, this is the 15th time. Okay, 15th. I mean, whether it's a second video I had to pause, it was interesting, and I started to laugh, and I started to find, like I could see there are a lot of hidden elements that will be coming up. So that brings me to, what am I going to talk about? What is it, that mystery in this reading that I will be tapping into? And Archana doesn't take me that long, or these kind of interruptions take that often, but these were not external interruptions. These were interruptions with me getting the words out, me stumbling over even a hello, like hi and welcome to my channel. I mean, I've done a billion videos. That's not something that I stumble with. And I realized that that's where my energy body's kind of getting ready to descend into the underworld. All right, so the reading for today is, I'm going to show you this card and this energy here. So what I am going to be tapping into today is to look at a subconscious belief or subconscious belief, limiting patterns that have been limiting you in manifesting what you want. So the High Priestess is the holder of knowledge, but it is hidden. It's at the subconscious level. It's not something that you see. It's not something that's prominent. It's not something that's out in the open. It's, not there. That's why it's the subconscious. But we operate out of these subconscious beliefs, or we operate out of these subconscious patterning, not recognizing that we're going on creating subconsciously. So we're going to pull something as a belief system that is hidden, that's something that you don't see, but you're going on autopilot, and it is repeatedly either creating a block in your manifestation, or it is literally creating, like, I'm unable to manifest. I'm doing all these things on a conscious level, on my mind level. I'm, thinking positive things. I'm doing good things, and I'm putting out the positive karma. Yet things are not materializing because there's something that's hidden that you're not able to see. So we're going to go in this reading together. I've invited your higher self. I've tapped into the collective. And that's perhaps why there were many, many hiccups in me starting. I started to hiccup in my throat. And it's like, we're not going to get into that right now. So just saying, with that hiccupy start, finally, I got my ships rolling to go delve into the deep underworld. With that, I'm going to be putting out here, I may have to darken my camera a little bit. It is bright morning when I'm recording it, because I am using a tarot deck for the first time. I purchased this almost 2 years ago. I've been working with this just individually on myself. I personally am Sun in Aquarius and Moon in Capricorn. And I love to try some things different. That's something off the beaten track. It's just a natural draw. And this is, I shall be using what is called the transparent tarot. Of course, if it's transparent, how am I going to show you? So I did some improvisation early in the morning, just to see how I can show you the cards. So we're going to go with that. I'm going to darken the screen a little bit. We're not creating the ambience or the mood, just so you can see the cards. With that, let us delve straight into the reading. Okay, let's darken. Beautiful High Priestess, please reveal to us a subconscious pattern, limitation that the collective is operating out of. The ones who are tapping in, tuning in to my energy in this moment in time. There is an autopilot. Please reveal an area where there is a limitation Thank you. First energy up. Limitation. An area. Something is needing a radical change. It's interesting. I started by saying that my sun sign is in Aquarius. Aquarius has 2 ruling planets. One is Saturn, planet of limitations, and another one is Uranus. Okay, radical change. And the energy that's come up from the subconscious is this radical energy of Uranus. Okay, it says radical change. So we'll see that there is some belief pattern, something with this energy that is creating a limitation. I'm going to leave it at that because this energy can go either direction. It can either go with you need to create a radical change in your thinking, or there has been a radical change that has been taking place in your life and you don't know how to kind of curb that energy in. Okay, so it is 2 completely polar directions in which we could go. So we're going to leave that here for now, and we're going to allow for tarot to show us what is it that is creating a limitation in our manifestation. I'm feeling another one here to balance this energy out. What is creating a limitation for the people? What is a subconscious belief? Rootings. Where are they rooted? Deep. Please reveal. The 10th house. Structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishments, and career. Okay. All right. That's something we're going to be looking into. The 10th house and Uranus. There has to be a radical change that the High Priestess is going to reveal to you. Okay? It's about how you see the word discipline. When I say a disciplined life, what does that energy feel for you? When I say start a structured life, what does that feel like for you? Okay. Are you on a life mission? When you hear the word life mission, what kind of energies does it evoke in you? Okay. What does the word accomplishment mean for you? Okay. What does career mean for you? Okay. This is just something where I just want you to tap into your energetic feeling space. Okay, there's something that's going to be radically shifting. There's something that's going to be creating a radical shift, but something must come to surface first. There's something that is hidden about how you view discipline, about how you view structure, about how structure has been in your life. Perhaps you've come from a very structured, disciplined life, and you went completely radically opposite, rebellion, because Uranus is the energy of a rebellion. To me, this almost feels like a teenage, adolescent kind of an energy where you want to just say, no, I'm not going to follow the rules. I'm not going to follow this. Okay. So you want to say no. Okay. You want to reject the given. You want to reject what is a structure. You want to reject a certain thinking pattern just for the sake of rejection. And you want to reject it. Okay. Think of you being in adolescence or you having children. I've been one, and I've had children who've gone through that phase, and I have family and friends who've gone through that phase. When I see that, and I can just see this energy come in, like you want to rebel, you want to break free from the structure and find individuality. This is about individuality. Okay, changing something, I feel, about how you have viewed, let's say, a career. What you have viewed as this has been my mission, something is going to be massively changing. Okay. And I do see that with this subconscious, the moment you're breaking free from this radical shift and belief pattern, the moment you radically change that, it's going to bring in accomplishments. Okay. It's going to take your career to a new level. I see that happening just with this. I see also that those who are connecting with me in this moment in time, at this reading, are going to be getting on their life mission or are in the life mission, and it is going to take off in a new direction. But what is going to be revealed to you is the power of structure, is the power of being disciplined. To be disciplined and to have a structure in life about what you're following is going to bring in accomplishment and a career. So look at, before I even touch the tarot, look at what are your belief systems about when I say, do you have a structure in your life? Okay. Do you like to follow routines? What is your energy about routines? What is the energy about? There is a power in what we call as a power of ritual. You've got to do something again and again and again. It's, you didn't just get on the bike the first time and begin to ride. You had to get up, fall down, get up, fall down, get up, etc., till the time you gained, like, okay, now I got it. Okay, this is two-wheeler. I got it. Then you learn to drive a car, for those of you who did. So different aspects. So what did it require? It required dedicated effort. Okay, dedicated effort. Someplace I feel that this is, before tarot comes out, I'm already picking that up with this, is that you have put in the effort, but there was a belief pattern that didn't let you accomplish, have an accomplishment that you had hoped and dreamed for. Okay, you put in the time, you put in the effort, you were dedicated, yet there was something. So something needs to radically change. Okay, we're going to have a look at it. The High Priestess shall reveal. What is a limiting pattern or a belief in here, dear High Priestess, that the people are needing to look at, to see it, bring healing in from the depths of the heart? What is it? What is a subconscious pattern that is running again and again, that has perhaps even created extremities in your life? Literally, like I'm seeing the black and the white. Literally, when the going is good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. It's extremes. With Uranus energy and the radical energy, of course, it'll be extremes. What is a subconscious belief pattern? Let's first have a look at these three. Then we'll go. First one up, we got the Queen of Wands. I'll show you. Queen of Wands. The second one we got as the Queen of Swords, and then we got the King of Wands. I see what's happening here. Masculine, feminine. Mind and spiritual fire has created a lot of extremities in your life. Strong mind, strong ego. Okay, strong. When I say strong ego here, I'm seeing like, okay, wow, so many messages are coming forth. Wait 1 second, okay? Then I'll show you. What I'm feeling over here is that you have very strong beliefs, okay? You believe very strongly about something. It could be just anything, okay? It could be about structures, about discipline. It could be about, this is what I like, and I like this, and I don't want to try this at all. Look at, I'm inviting you to look at, where do you hold very strong beliefs? It could be as simple as even a food, or people make plans. Now, how well are you able to gel and jive when plans just don't work out and you just kind of have to go with the flow? How do you feel about it? Okay, what happens within you? Do you get kind of triggered with all of that or not? Okay, so I do see that you've had to, or you did in the past, hold on to what you believed in. That sword of truth. I'm going to use this as my sword of truth. Okay, this was my sword of truth. I believe it. This is what I go for. This is who I am. This is how it's going to be. So you have a very strong mental body. Okay, and we're looking at what are the subconscious beliefs that are limiting you. Okay, so I do see over here you turning and not being able to see eye to eye. This is the feminine energy within you, male or female. The feminine energy within you, I feel, has hardened. So you've had to take a harder, harsher approach to life. No softness, no gentleness. I don't mean you're not completely soft, you're not completely gentle, you're not compassionate. No, but you had to harden. Life lessons were such that they hardened you. That you had to kind of, you had to be strong. Perhaps it was culturally. So think about culturally what it means. Okay, perhaps you've come from a very, very disciplined background, and you have absolutely, either you have imbibed that's one storyline, that you've become disciplined because that was you've been raised in a disciplinarian home, or people and things around you, your culture has been very disciplined, or you've gone completely the opposite. Because it was very structured and disciplined, you wanted to kind of break free from that, and you said, I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to go ahead and do my own thing. So you rebelled from the norm. You rebelled from what was needed. Okay? So that's good. It's a good thing. It's a good trait to not just take what is given at face value and say yes, just because every person else and 1,000 other people are doing it, so therefore I'll also take it. So to have that Uranus streak, to have that streak of, I'm going to go with my own, I'm going to march to the tunes of my own drum beat, etc. So I see that kind of, you've got a good mental body. Okay, so the positive. We must make our flaws what we call as a shadow. I'm showing the shadow part and how you can harness the power of your shadow and bring it to light. Once you bring it to light, you're going to see an amazing amount of accomplishment, and it's going to be a stronghold in career what you've always wanted. Some sort of a career and an accomplishment. Okay, this is the 10th house, 1-0. Okay, so this is what I'm picking up right now, has been your pattern. Okay, so what has happened is that subconsciously with these kind of thinking and thought patterns, what's happening is that the masculine energy within you, okay, that wants to, the active principle within you, okay, let's follow these dreams, let's follow this passion, let's follow a life mission, but I don't see an eye to eye with it. So I see you being conflicted. Remember, we talked about radical change. So I'm feeling like there have been restrictions, there have been burdens. But where have the burdens come from? I see the burdens coming in where you felt like you had to be very, very decisive, where you had to kind of use the scythe and stand up for what you believe in. Because you came from the energy of, I need to defend what I believe in. If I don't defend what I believe in, what will I be? Who will I be? I'm going to show you this for a second. I was very creative this morning, coming up with how I'm going to show my viewers. Okay, you see that? Let me see. Let's straighten this out. I want you to see the story here. Okay. Right here. I'm going to show you like this. This may be much easier. There is that Queen of Swords, and there is that King of Wands, and there is this 7 of Wands. I'm going to put them all together. First, let's go halfway in. Okay. So, do you see? Polar, back. So there's been a split. Sometimes it's the mind, and sometimes it's that intense amount of passion. Okay, the Uranus radical energy is amazing because it's a lot of firepower. You need the firepower. You need the ignition. Okay, nothing's going to start. You want to launch a new project. You want to start something new in life. You need to have the fire element. You need to have that passion. You need to have that drive. You need to have the enthusiasm, the positivity. So there's a lot of very, very beautiful energy that this fire energy brings. But I feel it has created a bit of a destruction. And you had to take on this role where you feel, okay, based on where you've grown up, how you've been, what you've understood, and you felt like you needed to protect that inner child, okay, the softness, the gentleness. So you're constantly battling with your sword, with your thoughts, anything that even good that comes in. Someone wants to offer you something and saying, let's have a new start. But you feel like there's been a lot of struggle. There's been a lot of fighting. There's been a lot of energy that is dissipated. Okay, we're going to look more. And that is a repeated pattern. I want to see what happens when we put them all together. I'm hearing the crow. Messages are coming forth right now. I'm going to pull more cards. Dear High Priestess, what is this limiting pattern? Why? Why did they always feel like they needed to defend? Why? Why did they need to harden up on that? Why? What is this pattern? fighting for independence. Fighting for independence, fighting for financial independence, security, where you have enough, you can lay back and rest. You had to struggle a lot in life. I'm picking that up already. Oh, how beautiful. Strength card. You're very strong. You're very, very strong. Oh, you're very strong. You had to fight a lot for your independence. And you really just wanted to relax, be able to enjoy. And it doesn't mean that you're looking for something that, people, wealth is defined by different things for different people. For somebody, the wealthy could be that, okay, I want to accumulate wealth enough where I have a decent home and I am enjoying the basic luxuries. I don't have to struggle for money. I can enjoy life. I can have a relaxed life. And I feel like you had to struggle a lot just to get your relaxation in. Okay? It's been this energy of intense amount. You've got an intense amount of fire. You've got intense amount of strong mental body. How amazing it is to create anything. Anything. If there's something that's hidden, if I could say that what is your superpower? Your superpower is to come to a position of leadership, to, I don't want to say rule, but I see that with such a strong mental body and with so much fire, to be able to lead others, to show to others what it means to stand up for what you believe in, not to give up on your dreams, not to give up on what you believe in. You have that immense amount of spiritual fire. What a blessing. Do you know, spiritual fire is a blessing. Oh my God, I'm like choking up. But you had to choke. You had to put on a strong front. Your life has been such where I'm seeing like so much harshness on the face, and there's this exhaustion with all this fire. And I feel like at some point you even felt like your fire is running out, and you didn't want the fire to run out. You didn't want to be not excited about things. You didn't want to give up on your dreams. But there have been so many parts in your life where you gave up on your dreams. There's a part of you I feel like died, that I don't know if this will ever happen. Life feels such a struggle. Both of these, the Queen and the King, are very high in the suit, okay? You're very strong. You have a very strong, but there's this gentleness that's there. It's dormant. It's hidden. It's hidden in the High Priestess, whether you're male or female. Okay, so what's guiding you is this strength. What's pushing you forward is this strength. I want to see, what is this 7? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. I just feel so much. You had to block so much of your emotions. I haven't seen a single emotional card come up here. Oh, as soon as I said it, angels didn't want me to cry here right now. Ace of Cups. Okay, if I need to pull more, I'll pull more. But what I'm seeing over here, and I want to show you this. We're going to work with my improvision, okay? This is the 9 of Pentacles. This is the Strength card, okay? This is the Ace of Cups. Just when I was saying I don't see any emotions here, okay? Do you see these? I hope you get to see these, yes. Emotions. You have to really suppress your emotions. So I feel like a belief pattern that is limiting you is that you have to take a harsh approach. You have to suppress your vulnerabilities. That you must have an accomplishment. You must achieve something. You must achieve something to be loved, to be recognized, for that is what is going to bring you success. You falsely believe that you must accomplish something to prove something in the world. because you falsely believe that that's what's going to bring you ultimate fulfillment. Oh, wow. You falsely believe that. So your belief pattern that is limiting you, I'm picking up 3 belief patterns right away. Okay. The first belief pattern is that I must suppress my emotions. What I really feel, what I truly want, only comes through struggle. I always struggle. My life is full of struggle. People are out to get me. I must fight for what I love. I must fight to prove myself. Once I create a name in the world, I will be happy. Once I've accomplished that goal, I'm going to be happy. This is a core wound from childhood, a trauma where you felt lack, where you felt unworthy. Perhaps you've come from a place where there was not enough to eat. It's been ingrained in you that money is something we need, otherwise we will not survive. Yes, we do. But there is an unhealthy relationship with money. Lack. So your sense of self is stemming not from your divine connection, that you are a divine being. Your sense of self is stemming from what the ego presents, and that's what the high priestess is showing, that you have created these walls and structures about what to allow in your life and how to do things. Okay? Sometimes you've had to take a radical approach to life. Okay? But I'm being called with this energy here. Look at that. Do you see that? That's the lion. There's the gentleness, the softness. Is really seeking the masculine energy within you, male or female, is really seeking that love, understanding that I am enough. That was a pattern that was running in my family. You know, my parents believed that, or my culture believed it, and I grew up in a place where there was not enough, and people really had to work really hard and suppress what they truly wanted. We couldn't get into our fields. We just simply had to do things. Okay, so because you've been running out of that pattern, I feel like some of you actually have you have accomplished a lot. You actually have a lot of money too. Okay, plenty of money, but you don't see money as that you have plenty. It's just, I feel like you're in this accumulation mode. Okay, it'll never be enough because the inner child within you is feeling that it needs to protect itself. So as much as pentacles as you can put around you, as much as, no matter how many physical items that will come around you, it's still not gonna give you that sense of fulfillment. You'll achieve more, you'll still feel like something's lacking, and then you're gonna go about it again, it doesn't feel like it's lacking. Or you may what's the word that's coming to me? You may delude yourself. You may delude yourself. You may just kind of create the structure, and of course I'm happy, look at that, you know, people respect me, people are saying this, there's so many accolades, yay, good job, you're such a wonderful person, and you're doing all of this, and yes, see, people recognize me, I have this beautiful home, I have this, I have to work really hard for it. So it's not going to give you the fulfillment. Okay. Second belief system, that I must fight. I must hold on to what I have. Otherwise, I will have nothing. I will have nothing. If I don't even have this belief, then what do I stand for? What has been my life worth? Is my life worth living if I have nothing to stand up for? And this person is coming in to challenge my belief? How dare you? How dare he or she challenge my belief system? How dare you? That's the energy I'm picking up. I invite you to look at. I invite you to if you can for a moment, close your eyes, not during the reading, at some point, and think about when you were little, what you loved to do. What did you care about? How you played. If life had not turned out the way it is right now, if you were still in that space of a little kid, the little child, whatever that age may be, preferably under 5 or 8. Under 8 would be great if you can remember and tap into that part and see what made you really happy. Okay, it is time to look at that. Yes, I had to become fierce. I had to put on that hard tiger lion. I had to be the lion. I had to roar. If nobody heard my voice, then what would I be? I'd be nothing. I'd be nothing. No wonder it took me 15 tries. So a lot of emotions. I'm feeling so many emotions in this reading. You wanted to be financially independent. You wanted to be flexible in life. I see flexibility here. With this 9 of Pentacles here, she's relaxed. See her spine? Flexible. Very relaxed. Where you're enjoying life. You're seeing what is beauty. You're recognizing and seeing the gentleness. This is all green. This is all heart energy. This is all a lot of heart energy where you're just very in tune with nature. You're relaxed in nature. You're enjoying life. You didn't get a chance to enjoy life. You didn't get a chance to really follow perhaps even what you wanted. I invite you to look at that belief system. If you can just kind of release the tight hold on and perhaps to see things from a different perspective. If someone is offering you a chance to look at something, okay, instead of you turning your back and being in warring energy, is it possible? I invite you. Is it possible for you guys to kind of, let me put it in the halfway point, kind of come together and see how the two can kind of blend these energies, like how we can work together, how we can bring healing in, how we can bring a love, this emotional fulfillment on bringing the two parts where you feel like you had to defend yourself, okay, where you felt like you had to defend yourself. Can we bring love and light to that part, okay, where you don't have to be in the warring energy. If I just switch that around and put it up here for you to see, do you see that here? Okay, can you bring that to light and see that perhaps you don't have to defend and come from a defensive place. Perhaps you can come from an understanding that that person may have gone through some other challenges in their life, and they too, like you, had to have these walls. I invite you to allow another opinion to come in without it being a radical change. Okay? Can you see the strength, the gentleness of the spirit? Can you see that? Can you see? Can you see that the two energies, two people, another relationship perhaps, a job, a person, all are looking to find that emotional fulfillment, to be able to love the strength and the gentleness. to be able to create this space of independence and happiness. Perhaps it is time to rewrite your story. Perhaps it is time to look at, do I really need to hold on to that belief? How has it served me? Perhaps I've been too stern. Perhaps I just need to turn and understand another viewpoint and see the challenges that they had to go through. Can I bring that love and understanding? To see that this person has been seeking for that love, that they had to defend and fight, that they too had to fight for their independence. That they too have that same spirit and are yearning for that love. Do I really want to be that person who steps on another? Do I really want to be that person who wants to step on another to really want and fight for what I want? I mean, this is going to be for each one of you to see, discern. You'll have to decide what is value. That is a belief system. A belief system about what brings you financial security. And you're being invited by the High Priestess right now to shed light on these emotions. Okay, so perhaps you've lived a lot in your mental body, a lot from the rational thinking, male or female. And the High Priestess invites you to a polar energy, to see things from a opposing side. She invites you to look at the part where you've not given love to yourself, or you had to harden because of certain beliefs, which were either your own or as a self-protection in a self-preservation mode, or they were things that you saw carried down in your lineage. You saw your mother, your mother's mother, you saw your father's father. You saw this all around you. So shed the blame, shed that guilt, and allow that inner child to feel good about the now. To feel good and see that the power of my thought, with the power of my thought I can create a new reality. With the power of my thought I can integrate different viewpoints, that we are actually all one. We're actually all one. And this will come up and show up in different levels for each one of you, whether it's in your work or whether it's in your home front. That is definitely a belief system that is limiting you, that I must do everything all alone. The world's a war stage. Can I begin to see the light? Can I see that there is beauty in the world? Can I also see that there is beauty in this chaos? For each one of us is fighting our own inner shadows. And perhaps that may be something as a new direction that the High Priestess is asking of you, is showing to you, is revealing to you that this pattern has continued. Perhaps with such a strong mental body, with such a gift of a strong mind. What a gift of the strength of spirit. What a gift that you can fight. Such a beautiful spirit that you can follow through with a vision. You can make anything happen. You can teach the power of independence to others. You can show others the way, but can you do it? Can you do it? Integrating your emotional side, male or female. Can you do that? Can you begin to offer understanding to polar energies? Can you offer understanding to people with different views, people with different wants, people with different desires, people with different approaches to the world, people who have chosen certain paths without judgment, understanding that each one of us is coming from our own shadows and cannot really see it. So the High Priestess is inviting for you to break free from the old mold of thinking that you must do everything from your logic mind, that you must accomplish to be something. You already are. You already are. That's what I have for you. I didn't know the direction that the reading is going to go. It's gone in an emotional direction. I really don't have any more words, except I thank you all for being here. And I hope this brings you balance and this brings you emotional fulfillment. And you're able to integrate a lot more. And I do see you accomplishing and having a strong career. I do see that. And perhaps it is time to soften the structures. It is time to soften the disciplinarian approach and bring love and healing to your heart. And that is going to be the way forward for you. So send you love and light. This is Archana here with Divine Soul Resonance. If you want a private reading or you'd like to do some workshops or meditations with me, you can email me. The details are in the description box. Take care, my dears. Bye.